Hey guys, I'm here today working on Mrs. Onyx Fierro's 2011 Chevy Equinox. We just did some major repairs to the AC system and now we have to refill the cooling system in the car. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to refill the cooling system using the Snap-on Radkit Plus. This is a really cool device that will suck all the air out of the system and allow you to use vacuum to pull the coolant into the system, refilling it like that. Alright guys, I'm going to introduce you to the Radkit Plus. Let's disconnect our airline here. I'm going to show you guys exactly how this is all set up and how quickly and easily this thing works. And no, I'm not paid by Snap-on, although if Snap-on, if you guys do want to pay me for this, hey, I'm more than happy to accept the checks, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is a fantastic tool. We're going to go over how quick and easy it is to set up and use. And then we'll go into actually using it. Comes in two parts. Here you have your air valve, which also acts as a vacuum valve and sucks all the air out of the system to create a vacuum. And here you have your coolant, I want to call it a coolant injector. As when you open the valve, the vacuum that is now in the system, negative pressure, will pull the coolant right into the reservoir, filling your entire system. Now, the way you set this up is that you just insert it into your reservoir using several different rubber couplers, depending on what style of reservoir you had. And this is how easy it is to set it up. You insert it into the reservoir, turn the cap until it's snug and tight to ensure you have an airtight seal. And then insert your valve, and that's it. You're completely set up to start using your Radkit Plus. Now, all we have to do is install the airline, which has a lot of air pressure in here. There we go. And then we'll hit our button here, making sure our valve is closed so we're not sucking in air. And we'll hit our button, and you'll watch the needle on the vacuum gauge as it goes toward negative pressure. Alright guys, just keep an eye on the vacuum gauge. As it's going up, you'll take a look at the hose, as the hose is collapsing in on itself from the vacuum pressure building up inside. Build up a good amount of vacuum there. Now all we have to do is open up our coolant. We have our pre-mixed 50-50, not pre-mixed. I mixed it myself because you don't want to buy pre-mixed. You pay twice as much for half as much. It really sucks. You take this side of the hose with the filter on it, insert it into your coolant tank. Let's just show you guys that. You'll insert it into your coolant here, into your coolant bottle. If you want to make sure you have an airtight system, you can just let it sit there for a minute so that you can make sure that it's not losing any vacuum. Give it as much as you want. It's only going to suck out what it's going to suck out. So once you're sure you have a nice airtight seal and it's holding vacuum, you're not having to have any leaks, basically all you have to do is open up the valve, and you see it's sucking all the coolant right up into the tank. Now, always make sure you keep an eye on your vacuum as it's going in and your coolant level, because you don't want to end up sucking air into the system after you just went through all that trouble to suck the air out. So there we go. Now we're going to stop before we get air into the system. And now we're going to go to our second bottle of coolant. This was just an impromptu video. Sorry for all the camera motions, guys. Now, normally, if I wasn't filming this, I wouldn't have let the coolant run dry so that but now you can see there's still quite a bit of vacuum left in there. So we're going to put it right back to work, and you see the coolant just come rushing into the system. And if we look at the hose there, you'll see it start to take its shape back as the coolant starts to take up all the negative space. And as I said, we'll make sure we keep an eye on our coolant. And there we go, guys. Our system is, for all intents and purposes, is full. And that's how quick and easy it is to fill your cooling system. Now, don't forget, it's still going to require a test drive and recheck it, just in case there's a little air trapped in there that'll burp out. Recheck your coolant level. But that's it. The Snap-on Radkit Plus. This stuff works really great, and basically this is your whole setup. So that's all it was, guys. Quick video, fun little tool, and I thought you guys would find it interesting to see a really quick and easy way to refill cooling systems, especially in modern cars, which can be a little tricky. All right, that's it. See you guys on the next one.